But today I want to talk to you about social networks that we've been studying long before Facebook even came into existence. I want each of you to realize your network power, because ultimately our human identity is all about being connected.
It's great that we get to have a chance to continue the conversation that was started by James's presentation earlier this afternoon. So I'm curious, James, with all the companies represented here at TalkSpottr, ranging from small startups to large established payers and every company in between, if you could send us off with 3 things we should all strive to do, or directions you can give us to go and try to implement, what would that be?
I'm just going to say one, and that's marry big social with big health. The data opportunities are enormous. And I pulled my hair out trying to come at this from the Facebook side. They're concerned about bringing in health data because then they have to deal with HIPAA issues and things like that. And from the healthcare side, they have very, very trusted systems, and everything is built on trust. And even one little incident can really degrade their relationship with their patients.
I know you're doing a lot in social with Kias.
Yes.
You know, do you see this correlation where people who they're more likely to engage with others if they don't know who they are, or that they don't believe the person knows who they are, and more open to actually discuss and engage in the program?
At Kias, we see quite the opposite, where people are more engaged and very respectful of knowing who the other participants on the site are. They actually like to see the first and last names of the folks who they're engaging with online. And knowing that, they're very respectful of their workplace reputation.
Well, one of the things that we also have noticed in some of our data is that when there's a celebration or an achievement, sort of the old bumper sticker phenomenon, I want to tell people about it, but when I'm faced with some type of challenge or frankly falling off the wagon, I want to sort of mask that because of the impact of trust and also consequences and judgment.
Our early indications appear as though those that are dealing with difficult clinical related situations are much more likely to engage with those if they're anonymous.
Can I ask, does this vary by sensitivity? Like, so having HIV versus having a heart condition?
I believe it does.
Yeah.
I don't have enough data. That's why I'm very curious to hear from those of you that have much more data on this than I might. But that's what it appears to be at this point.
But what we're pleasantly surprised by is that employees in a closed employer setting are sharing information and asking for support, or in many ways putting it out there to celebrate and to ask for congratulations. And what they're seeing is an outpouring of that level of response, and that feeds and fosters more sharing, that cultivates a culture of people being more open about their private information, more so than we would have expected.
It's interesting because you see that on Facebook as well, but my impression is that people really are of 2 types. People who want to share things like that on Facebook and people who don't. They want a more secluded place like Kias to be able to have those conversations.
Does that fit a demographic?
It's a good question. Another question we should be answering when we marry big health and big social data.
Sure.
Yeah.